Hi everyone, and Happy New Year! We're about a week in, if you're catching this video with early part of 2023, and welcome to another new energy porch video. So I'm so excited. So many good things percolating, and I truly hope they are for you too. So many good things, so many good things. So this is going to be a little bit of a share, kind of a add-on to my new podcast, You Have the Power To. And this podcast replaces the Good Karma Success Coach podcast, which I started in April of 2019, and also Crush It in Sales podcast, which I started in October of 2019, and I put that one on hiatus in the fall, but both podcasts still live out there, so you can circle back and review that content, because I refer to some of that content quite frequently, actually, because it's all good stuff. I just felt like changing up the vibe. So this week's episode 6, is about stopping the overwhelm. And yes, that's kind of a yucky topic, but I'm going to be really honest. It's a topic we all truly desire at some level, because every one of us suffers from overwhelm on occasion, some more than others. Some may just be a blip and then they can move through it, but it is definitely something that can happen to anyone out there. And in that podcast, I share my 3 goals as a tool in terms of how I work through the overwhelm in regards to goal setting. So the podcast is very intentional in terms of helping you with your business and your life, so you can be set up for success with a really great strategy and then a plan in 2023. So what happened this morning that's in conjunction to the podcast is I was on my morning walk, and I went to try to find something to listen to that I had seen about a couple days ago, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of curious, I'll circle back and listen to it. And when I went to listen to it, I was like, I really don't need this content. I really don't. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, the content's great content, but just using some discernment, I didn't need it. And what I have truly learned is listening and consuming so much content, or not being discerning about the content that I'm choosing to listen to, really clogs up my intuition. And so what ended up happening was, after a few minutes, I turned it off and I just went on my walk in silence. And wouldn't you know, magically, within a short period of time on my walk, all these amazing ideas came through to me. And that's what I really want to get across to everyone, is we all have the power to access our intuition, but sometimes we might get bogged down and clogged up with all this content that you really don't need. All these, long Facebook lives where you're like, at the end, you're like, what did I really learn? How did this really serve me? If you're watching someone's YouTube channel and they do like a 20-minute video so they can get the watch time in, but they're really just sharing one simple tip, is that really worth it? There's so many avenues and aspects now with content consumption. Do you really need to read all these books? I don't know, do you? So really take a deep dive and think about it, because quite frankly, I'd rather be building up my intuition in my channel and listen to what my higher self has for me and has in store for me, so I can be my best version of myself on a daily basis, versus listening to 5 million other different things that really may not serve me. So I ended up having this amazing idea come to me to offer a 90-minute one-on-one laser session that will go into your goals, your vision, and develop some strategy on how you can bust through overwhelm for $333. So that link is in my Instagram bio, and you can also message me for the link. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the show notes, and it'll just be a special for this week. And all these really amazing ideas started coming to me of how I can do a better job of tying together my content. So that's just one of the things. The other thing is I'm going to continue having series of daily tip posts in my Facebook stories and my Instagram stories. So I already put a post up today about following your intuition along the lines of this video. So I'm going to continue to do that and then continue to post it in my free private Facebook group, Beyond Basic, and then continue to turn it into a blog and also post it on LinkedIn. See? So when you really listen to your inner guidance, which is what we all should be doing, all these amazing ideas can come to you too. So I really, really hope this video helps you. Please reach out to me if you wish to do some further coaching on this, because it definitely was a journey to get here. Nothing happens like overnight. I had to do a lot of personal work, a lot of listening, which is another podcast I have out there, a lot of healing, a lot of really understanding the universal laws and how I am and how that all kind of ties together. But it is possible for all of you. We all have the power, just like my podcast says. You have the power too. So thanks for listening. I would love to connect further. And again, take advantage of that special. It's an awesome special, and any of the other tools and tips I have. All right, bye for now. Thanks.